Look, I just can't help it. Talking about Winx Club fashion is fun, and y'all seem to be enjoying it. As such, I figured why not at least one more video on this topic. I promise there will be other content after this, but for right now, here we are. Especially given Toei decided to be rude, and I'm not even gonna go there. On the bright side, I may or may not soon be dragging season 6 for a special long video, just saying. Now you'll have probably figured out this from the title, but the outfits we're talking about here are more miscellaneous from across the franchise. So any outfit is fair game here, so long as it's iconic to behold, which there's quite a few of those here. And if y'all think I missed some, I can always make another video. Who knows? But probably, ideally, after a break from this. It seems to me that season 1 just keeps delivering on the fashion. Though these outfits only appear once, they're a cute change of pace for the girls. If you're gonna be grounded for taking back your property that was stolen from you by an evil trio of witches who held your bestie hostage, then might as well have a party to cope with your magic being sealed. Side note, why didn't we just tell the faculty that the sword ring of Celeria was stolen? Surely they'd contact the authorities if an object of immeasurable ancient power that had been passed down through one of the most powerful and influential royal families in the magical universe had been stolen? That said, I really appreciate how Bloom and Stella tend to match a lot in the earlier outfits. They're both rocking white tops, with their main colors used as breaks and accents throughout. Bloom's denim frilled skirt is cute, especially with the orange belt. Nice color balance while also feeling like something early Bloom would wear. I also find it interesting how most of the blues in this outfit are actually more blue-green. Not what I would expect, but I do think it keeps the blue of the skirt from overpowering the look. And Stella, meanwhile, once again shows she can rock any color combination. I really like the deep orange of the pants, accented by the green belt and sandals. I especially love the armband and the little heart symbol on her belt. Usually the hearts go with Bloom, but besties. You don't usually see Stella in pants either, but when you're the queen of fashion, you kind of just have the innate ability to look good in literally anything. Forest green suits Flora perfectly. It keeps her connected to the nature aesthetic of her powers, but I've also noticed that while her fairy form mostly comprises her signature pink, most of her earlier civilian outfits actually veer more towards greens. Again, the pants are lit, and I love the lime green transparent tailcoat to add to the silhouette. But the top is easily the best part of the look. I love the cropped tank top with the dark green straps, the light green fabric, and especially the red-pink flower patterns, God bless. Musa, meanwhile, can rock both red and blue. Her party outfit is an example of the latter. It's a bit more revealing than the other outfits, but still feels in line with her tomboy aesthetic from the earlier seasons. I definitely like the striped patterns of her top, along with the detached sleeves and skirt with her goddamn initial on them. But those shoes, the platforms, to die for. Tecna's feels like a nice blend of dorky and stylish, and is one of the few times she dons a skirt. The purple pink of the skirt and sleeves make for a good contrast with the lime green of her top. And weirdly, the fact it looks like athletic wear helps it stand out from the rest. Tecna's clearly here to have a good time, but she's gonna do it in her own way. Also interesting how her shoes nearly match Musa's. A way to show them as BFF roommates like Bloom and Stella? We love to see it. Season 2 started experimenting with its fashion choices, and I wish these looks got more love. Unsurprising given season 2 is the most underrated season, but that's for another time. Stella's is probably my favorite of the bunch. I adore the ruffled one-sleeve top decorated with the blue star, and she looks great in those blue jeans with the orange belt and ruffles. To me, this feels kind of like a balance of her solar and lunar sides, and the blue and orange complementing each other balances out the look. It also reminds me of this outfit supposedly from season 3, but I do not remember it. I wanted to bring it up because I think it looks phenomenal. That orange sleeveless top with the light blue jeans, the moon-shaped earrings. Oh my god, this could easily be an everyday look of hers. Admittedly, Musa's gardenia outfit is my least favorite. I do like the darker blue balanced out by the light pink, but I'm not a big fan of the purple pink corset she's got. There's just something about this look that isn't grabbing me, but it's not bad by any means. Aisha though, fantastic. I think this is the only time she's worn darker blues verging on black, and she looks amazing. I especially love these zebra pattern short sleeves that she's got, and the beaded necklace and belt. Oh, I also found this outfit for Flora while I was looking up references. I've never seen it in the series itself, but I adore it, and I wanted to bring it up, and I figured this was a good section too. I never thought I would like seeing pink and orange together, but leave it to Flora to pull that off. Again, season 2 outfits are interesting, but short-lived. Bloom's party outfit is, again, a blue-green rather than straight-up blue, complemented by purple-pink in what I believe to be a flower pattern around the top and bottom pieces. Stella's is hard to get a good look at. I couldn't find any stock art of it, and in the episode itself it's mostly covered by her dancing with Brandon. But I do think she looks really good in the pale yellow, accented by the orange star and bead. Flora also looks great in yellow, but this one has more green in it. A lot of these outfits remind me of the back-to-school outfits, especially Flora and Musa's. The blue flowers are so gorgeous, and it's no wonder Helia stopped drawing the moment she turned to him. Also, the shoes have a vine-inspired attachment around her lower legs, always incorporating Flora's nature element into her fashion, and it is very much appreciated. Musa's is probably my favorite of the bunch. The one-piece shirt extending into the skirt along with thigh-high boots remind me of the cheongsam, also known as the qipao. I'm so sorry if I mispronounce those. But it's a type of modern Chinese fashion that began to take hold under Western influence in the 1920s. It's a way of tying her more closely to her culture, given that she's Chinese coded. I especially love these strong reds with the blue and purple-pink flower patterns on both the qipao and the boots. Really? There had to be like a fire right now. Look, I understand these outfits are fire, but are they worthy of the whole fire department? Tekna's is probably my least favorite. Again, it's hard to find stock art of this one, but I think it suits her really well as she has more fun with her fashion. It's very avant-garde, something we'll discover shortly fits her really well. The silver top and skirt with the pale green accents, along with the silver gauntlets, suggest to me a more obviously sci-fi aesthetic, and are also kind of giving me Wonder Woman vibes. Aisha's is my second favorite, and also feels like it's meant to pair with Musa's outfit. She looks stunning in the light ocean blue with the darker blue stripe moving through the dress, which then spirals down her left arm. And the fact the bottom of the dress tails off like a wave, bless. Why didn't all the girls get these kinds of outfits? Bloom thinks to gear up for the intense cold of a horrible, icy prison planet, and Tekna conjures up an outfit out of nothing that's stylish as hell and can generate heat around her. But the rest of the girls are fine in their casual wear?
Sure, Jan.
Bloom surprisingly looks great in black, accented by dark reds and pale yellows. She's wearing Team Ruby colors, oh my god. It's stylish, but it's also practical for the frozen terrain of the Omega dimension. The goggles make for an especially cute touch. Again, Bloom can look good in red, but only when managed correctly. And Tekna? Oh my god, this woman can make the weirdest shit look amazing. I suppose avant-garde runway fashion is right up her alley. It leaves so much of her body at first glance vulnerable to the cold, but the little orange aura around her is enough of a signifier to tell you, oh, this girl has a built-in heater in her clothes. Someone give her some kind of award for this revolutionary achievement. Oh my god, I need this yesterday. And also clothes that function as air conditioners, but also don't destroy the environment. If anyone can do it, it's Tekna. Ask Flora for some advice. It's especially interesting because it goes for orange, red, and yellow, which are colors Tekna never wears. But I feel that also communicates just how drastic the situation is, how unbelievable it is that she's still here, still alive, dressed in colors that subtly combat against the harsh cold of Omega. I'm honestly surprised the show doesn't have more outfits meant for bad weather. I figure it's similar to Tekna's Omega outfit, where these coats are meant to repel rainfall and keep you perfectly dry. No need to sacrifice fashion for function. God bless you, Stella, God bless you. This is one of the few times I'm okay with Bloom in mostly pink, given it's a one-time outfit. It's an interesting change, and I love the heart patterns all throughout the coat. I also like the light green gloves, the choker piece, the teal boots, and the blue cap. Oh, this outfit is great. Oh, these outfits are great for hats, hoods, and beanies. Oh, so cute. Stella likewise is rocking the olive green with some orange and light purple. I really like the blue gloves and butterfly piece on her beanie. Musa's is also cute, but what really makes hers are the braided pigtails. Aisha looks surprisingly good in purple and purple pink. Tekna's little spring-themed hood also gives me a hacker vibe, though I'm not entirely sure why. Flora's is the best though, namely for the darker pink, but mostly her hair. Rarely do her outfits change up her standard hairstyle, and having only one bang with her hair swept to one side, oh, it's one of her best looks. Oh my god, I need more of it. These outfits actually originated in the Winx in concert music video for You're the One, and made their full debut in season 4 when the writers decided we needed to fulfill the obligatory main characters form a band we can sell merch with quota. Even though Bloom is the lead singer, despite Musa being the fairy of music, because Bloom is the leader and for branding purposes she needs to be in front, even though, oh, it bothers me so much. But that said, I actually love these outfits, and they all go together while remaining unique to each girl. Specifically, I really appreciate that all the outfits feature black throughout, accents to each girl's main color. It keeps them all tied together without making them uniform. Bloom, thankfully, is back in blue, with a purplish pink used as an accent for her leggings. The little ribbons resembling a tie give this outfit an edgy, rebellious air, and I am obsessed with the checkered skirt. Stella's ponytail fits that punk vibe that the band outfits are going for. And honestly, I'm just a sucker for orange and black. Flora's outfit is adorable, and a nice chance to let her try some darker looks. I love the jacket and shoes, but her skirt with the belts, chains, and even half-skirt addition is everything. Though I wish Musa's outfit was red rather than red-pink, I absolutely adore her jacket and shoes. The pigtails are also a wonderful return to form given she spends most of season 4 in outfits that don't jive well with her established personality whatsoever. Again, if they actively explored Musa trying to appear more feminine just because she wants to and acknowledged it, then I would be on board, but that's not what happened. Tekna's off-shoulder shirts mirroring each other keeps her look balanced, and I love her skirt and mismatched socks. And Aisha? The green tank top with the dark blue jeans that are torn? Yes, girl, God bless. When I think of adventure outfits, the Season 5 Explorer looks are the first thing that come to mind. Season 5 did a great job in tying the outfits together without making them too uniform. Outside of the Flower Princess gowns, and also harmonics and sirenics. Oof. Admittedly, I am sick of Bloom and ponytails, but this style is one that I'm willing to forgive, especially given she's back in blue! And more metallic blue at that. Looks good. Oh my god, my girl. Stella's red, meanwhile, makes me more accepting of Musa's purple red, even if I may not be feeling these particular pigtails for Musa. And Aisha's hair and sea green outfit suit her perfectly. Flora and Tekna really got the best outfits here though, which is incredibly unusual for this franchise. I love both of their cropped jackets, and Tekna's hairstyle with deep purple sell her as combat ready. And Flora's pigtails? Precious. That girls need to wear these more often. I may have read the season 6 uniforms for fucking filth, like I will do with that goddamn season. And most of the season 6 outfits do suffer from being far too uniform, but the Linfea outfits deserved far better than being trapped in season 6. Though the girls are all in similar dresses, the trims, details, hairstyles are different enough to let them all shine. And also it's so pretty! Bloom may not be in any blue here, but she's back in yellow, and it is so refreshing to see. And the yellow actually works better with the pink than the blue ever did. What do you know? Stella, meanwhile, embraces her lunar side with some blues and purples. Flora gets a new hairstyle with swept bangs and a braid, which, thank God for that. Musa's bits of red in her dress make the purple red more tolerable for me, and I really love seeing Tekna decked out in olive greens. Aisha's, though, is my personal favorite. I love her ponytail along with the earrings and the red orange. I never thought Aisha would rock red or orange, but seeing her rock both in all their vibrant glory, Queen. Similar to the Season 5 adventure outfits, these looks are perfect for the Winx exploring the depths of space. Look, I'm just a sucker for these looks, especially with these silver patterns that they all have that just scream sci-fi. All of the outfits are tied together, but each girl's is kept unique, and also letting their individual colors remain strong. Bloom is free of pink, hallelujah. I said it once, I will say it again, she rocks the darker blues. And metallic blues, apparently. And I'm very happy to see her and Stella with matching hairstyles to suggest them being besties. Oh, I love those darks. Stella's surprisingly has more silver than orange, but balance-wise it does keep the orange from overpowering the rest of the outfit. Also love her ruffled collar. Flora's 80s style shoulder pads and knee-high boots give her a more masculine energy than usual, and she kinda slays with it. Musa's back in stronger reds too, which, love to see it. Not a fan of the bangs, but I am most definitely a fan of the exposed shoulders, the gloves, and the layered silver skirt. Oh my god. Tekna's outfit is probably my favorite of the bunch. The hairstyle with the curled bang is one of her best, and I love the detached sleeves, the skirt, and the striped pants. If anyone was gonna rock a space-themed 80s era outfit, it was the Fairy of Technology. But I also love Aisha's. It's evenly divided between green, black, and silver, with a little cropped jacket that fits her sporty side. With that, I think we're done talking about the fashion of Winx Club for a while. I hope you all enjoyed these videos. It has been really nice to make content that isn't as intensive to make as my usual video essays, both in terms of scripting and editing. And it's also nice to see most people have been enjoying it. But I will be doing some other types of content in the near future. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this from me, then be sure to not only check out my other videos, but also to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications, because YouTube hates creators. Also, please consider, if you are willing and able, pledging your support to myself and the channel over on Patreon. I'm the Unicorn of War, and put some damn respect on Season 2's name. Oh, I should not only make a video on why Season 6 was the fucking worst, I should also make a video on why Season 2 is the most underrated season. So many things.